What's up, everybody? This is Jose Trujillo. Good morning. Good morning. Back in my studio now. I was out for a few days. I was in DC. Some of you who follow me probably know that. But I'm back in my studio and I'm ready to kick some butt. Ready to kick some ass. This is hammer time, baby. Missed some hammer time. I missed some hammer time days. Been working on some projects and excited about some new stuff. Very excited about some new stuff. Get a lot of stuff going on, and I guess I'm not showing off or complaining. It's just part of it. So you guys are gonna start seeing me more, but you guys are gonna start seeing me in shorter amounts. Okay, because we got to balance, baby. We got to do more. So here's the thing, guys. Here's what hammer time is about right now. Stay committed. Keep commitment in what you're doing. It's very easy to get distracted. It's very easy to get moved around. But here's the thing that I've learned lately. Okay. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? It doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you do it daily. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you post something on Facebook or you post something on Instagram or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do 10 things or 100 things, or some people are like, how many paintings do you paint a day? Don't worry about how many paintings they paint a day. Worry about how often you do it. Because nobody starts painting, 9 hours just because, right? That's usually my painting days are about, now they're about 8-9 hours a day. It used to be like 16 hours. It started going a little, because then I started doing other stuff, more marketing and other things. So it doesn't matter what you do. It does what does matter is that you do it daily. You do it daily like clockwork. That's what matters. Nothing really works unless it starts compounding and accumulating. And this is a new approach I'm going to do, because I'm so used to doing a certain approach. I'm so used to doing balls to the wall. How's it going, Kelly? I'm so used to going very hard towards something that I want. And there's certainly a way of doing that, and it certainly works for some people. I don't know for who. I thought it was working for me, but I'm going to tweak my approach. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to go balls to the wall with things, and I don't want to go like hard on marketing, hard on painting, on exhibits, and on and on and on. Yeah, but here's where I believe that I've gotten a little bit off track, right? And I've learned this also based on experience, not just from coaching, but based on experience. Personal experience. When you go hard at something, if you're not careful, this is what starts happening. You go hard on something, but you'll lose track of something else. So something else will bend, right? For example, if you spend a lot of time painting, then you're probably not marketing enough. And then you get, in this catch-22, well, I have to market, but I have to paint, but, and it's this thing, because one of the things is that you're trying to do it all yourself. The other thing is that even if you hire people, it's got to be compounded, guy. It's got to be an accumulation. It's got to be an accumulation. For example, you commit to something. You commit, what, I'm going to do one video a day. Rather than, oh my God, I'm going to do so many videos and I'm going to do this. No, just commit to one video a day. One video a day. I'm going to do a little video a day. I'm going to get exhibits and this and that. Okay, cool. Just commit to talking to one gallery a day. One gallery. And then that accumulation is going to grow over time. It's going to grow. Balance is always the problem. Absolutely. But you know what? It's not really, well, for me, right? Just speaking from my point of view, it's not really balance for me. Is that you want to, I don't mind burning the candle on both ends, but you got to continue doing it. So what happens with many people, including myself, is that we'll go hard on something and then drop the ball. and then go hard on something else and then drop the ball somewhere else. And I don't want to be doing that anymore. I don't want to sacrifice even little things. I don't want to continue sacrificing them unless they really just don't. I don't really care about them anymore, right? But something as simple as, you know what, I'm going to post something on Instagram. Rather than, well, here's what a lot of people do, and I know because I coach artists. What a lot of people do is that they'll go and they'll post really hard on Instagram. Post. And then they'll go, I don't know, a week without posting anything or liking or commenting or following or whatever. And then they go again and they go really hard again. And what that does is that it wears you out. It wears you out. It creates this, I can never reach this place, you know? So a better way of doing it, I mean, the greatest way of doing it would be if you go hard at it, you know, but every day. And most people can't go hard at it every day because you either need funds, right? You either need funds because you can't do it alone. That's the thing. Because if you're doing that, then you're not painting, or you're not, you know, you're not taking care of marketing, or you're not doing other things also, right? You're not doing other things. You're not packaging your artwork. You're not, you can't do it all by yourself. And if you are going to do it all by yourself, which is how you start doing it, how you should start doing it, everybody starts doing it by themselves, but you can't continue, is what I'm trying to say. If you are going to do it all by yourself and you're going to start, just give it a little time every day. You know what, I'm going to do 10 minutes, 10 minutes of Instagram. I'm going to do 10 minutes of a YouTube video, or, you know, whatever, right? I'm just going to paint for 2 hours today instead of using all 8 hours that I got left, or all 6 hours, or whatever time you got. Maybe you only have 2 hours. Well, I'm going to paint 1 hour, and then for the other hour, right, I'm going to do 5 different activities. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to post something on Instagram. I'm going to, I don't know, post some stuff on an online platform so that I can sell it. I'm going to contact a gallery, whatever, right? You can break it down the other hour. And I don't know what time you have, what kind of time you have. Whatever time you have, it's not different from mine, okay? Bill Gates, you and I just have 24 hours in a day. It's just that some people just really squeeze the shit out of their time, you know? And one way that people do that, the most successful people do that, is that they outsource. This doesn't mean that they sit back and relax. No, they're constantly working and outsourcing. This is something that I found out. They're constantly working, but they're always outsourcing, always moving, and outsourcing. Something that I'm not learning until recently. I haven't really learned how to do until recently. Most of the time, I want to do everything, and I want to do everything. I want to go hard at everything, and I want to do everything myself. And so the best way of doing it would be to do all of it very hard, right? Like, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to do the video, and I'm going to do paintings, and I'm going to get a gallery show, and I'm going to do all of these actions, of course. But there's only one of you. So how are you going to do it, right? So, again, the way to go about this, in my opinion, the way I've been doing this and how I've been tweaking it, is that it doesn't matter whether you do 1 or 10. It doesn't matter whether you do 1 painting or 3 paintings in a day. It doesn't matter. What matters is that every day, like a drop of water, every day you're making that you're compounding that, right? In a year now you have, 300 paintings, right? In a year you have 300 paintings. If you drop 1 video a day, in a year you'll have 300 videos, right? If you are being more aggressive at it, and you hire a helper, now you might have, instead of 300 videos, you might have 400 videos. Or you might have, instead of 3 paintings, you might go and paint 4 paintings or 5 paintings, because now you have someone helping you market them, or have someone helping you put them online, or whatever, right? So instead of spending that time trying to list them online or put them on your website or whatever, now someone else is doing it. So that extra time, you go back and you create more artwork. That's how I've done it. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. And I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything like that. I mean, everybody does it differently. But I just didn't want you guys to get this idea that I'm trying to do less. Of course not. I want to do more. I just want to make sure that it gets done daily, that I'm not skipping, right? That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to be skipping. So I'd rather do a little less, right? And not skip till I get more funds so that I can do more. But regardless, right? Whether I do a little bit or a lot, I want to make sure that it gets done daily, that I'm not skipping anything, so that the impact is consistent and persistent. All right. I'll leave you guys with that. Take care. Talk to you soon. Adios.